Hi, everybody. I'm Terry Sullivan along with Norm Wamer. Welcome to another hour of PowerBomb Wrestling. Some sensational action today, a blast from the past as we take you back to a tag team championship match with then champions CIA against Righteous Indignation. Plus, we are going to hear from the Righteous Maker, Rick Baker. An interview I understand you were a little reluctant to put on the air today? Not? No, okay.
They can say whatever they want. They can whine, complain, cry, stomp their feet, whatever.
Well, Rick Baker, this is his reaction to being put into the handicap match, essentially, against the five most wanted since his former partner, the enforcer Andy Shane.
He wasn't put into a handicap match. Andy Shane suspended himself. All he's got to do is apologize, and he's back in the match.
Like I say, it will be a handicap match on Sunday, February 10th.
But we will crown a new Midwest champion on this show.
Excellent. Oh, on the TV show
today. On the
TV
show, yes.
That's right.
Yes, that's the main event of this TV edition of PowerBomb Wrestling.
Atlas Hightower and William Studd. And William Studd, after going through that landslide of Guido DiCaprio, now finds himself in the finals.
Yeah, and we'll see if Atlas Hightower can suck it up.
We shall see, yeah, because when we last saw Atlas Hightower, he was in
bad
shape.
We'll get a clip of it. We'll show you in case you missed it.
All right. That's all coming up today on PowerBomb Wrestling. Plus, we'll talk more about February Fury, Sunday, February 10th, 5 o'clock at St. Clement's, when you see all four titles up for grabs.
The card is getting deeper as we speak.
I understand that, yeah.
I'm not ready to announce a couple of things yet, but we will get to that not this week, but soon.
So all the more reason for you to get your tickets at pbwexcitement.com and join us.
Let's go to our first match on this TV edition of PowerBomb Wrestling. Pitbull is back to take on Espiritu Maya.
Ladies and gentlemen, our opening contest is a singles bout. Introducing first your referee, Thunder Dan Marley. And now our participants. First, from Muncie, Indiana, weighing in tonight at 205 pounds, the Pitbull. And his opponent, weighing in tonight at 180 pounds, from Guatemala City, Mexico, Espiritu Maya.
And off we go in what should be a very good match. Visually, two evenly matched opponents here with Maya and Pitbull. We've seen some extremely classy, flashy moves from Espiritu Maya, but the Pitbull is as tough as they come, Norm.
Pitbull's a former cruiserweight champion here at PowerBomb Wrestling. And let's not forget, Espiritu Maya got a count-out win over Madman Fulton. Once again, I deliver a great matchup.
Yeah, and you also delivered a 6-week suspension to Madman Fulton, which has been widely discussed and has been, as you know, highly controversial. Not so much the fact that he was suspended, but that he was suspended for as long as he was.
Well, you're not endorsing wrestlers punching referees, are you?
Absolutely not.
Or putting their hands on me?
Never. Maya now with the wrist lock. Pitbull trying to get to his feet, but he's taking the punishment here from Maya. He manages to kick up. Arm drag takedown by Espiritu Maya. There's another one. And Maya unleashes a beautiful drop kick on the Pitbull. I don't know how much Maya has studied tape of the Pitbull or done research into Pitbull's background, but as I said at the beginning, the Pitbull is a tough, tough guy.
Well, he's got an MMA background for one. And you don't get the nickname Pitbull just by accident.
That's right. That pretty much typifies his whole approach in there. He just won't quit. He is like a pit bull, and once he latches onto you, he won't let go.
You know what else he does?
What's that?
Entertains.
Yes, he does. As does the Spiritu Maya. Just a wonderful athlete. 2 count on his way up the ladder.
All I'm saying is somebody wants to get on my good side, put some butts in the seats.
You say they do what?
I said if they want, somebody wants to get on my good side, put some butts in the seats.
Oh, butts in the seat. Gotcha. And that's what it's all about. Oh! 1, 2, and only a 2 count from Pitbull. Really showing some power here tonight. Again, evenly matched in weight and size. But now look at that. Going for the throat.
Somebody with a lot of determination.
Who chokes?
Well, MMA, it's fine in MMA.
Chokes over the rope like that?
They do it all the time. Well, he's got himself a 4 count.
Pitbull choking Maya over the top rope. The referee reading the riot act to him. And Maya definitely having his troubles now from the Pitbull. The Pitbull driving those knees into the short ribs. And an elbow.
Forgive me if I don't feel sorry for Espiritu Maya. He's getting an opportunity.
Yeah, but he could get a submission out of this.
Classic reverse chin lock.
The version of the old camel clutch used by the Sheik.
There's nothing wrong with that. Of course, he didn't get the arms up over the knees.
No, he didn't. And the Pitbull, as befitting his name, just relentless. Beautiful move. Beautiful gut wrench suplex from Pitbull.
Him and his wife just had a baby.
They did.
They did.
Little baby Pitbull.
It's not exactly respectful there, Mr. Sullivan.
Off the ropes. Oh, Pitbull caught him. He says that's it. 1, 2, and. Pitbull arguing the count there from referee Thunder Dan Marley as Espiritu Maya takes this opportunity to launch a comeback.
How come you don't say anything about the closed fists?
What closed fists? Oh, head first into the turnbuckle. Well, as you said, you got aggression is part of the game, and you got to admire somebody who is aggressive to get ahead.
You can't have it both ways, Sullivan.
Pitbull going to the top rope. He comes down. Oh, the frog splashing for the count. That's got to be it. Yes, sir. It's 3.
Here is your winner, the Pitbull.
It's February Fury as PowerBomb Wrestling is back in action in Toledo on Sunday, February the 10th at 5 p.m. at St. Clement's Hall, 2990 Tremainsville Road. Unchained Brandon Day defends the heavyweight title against former champion, the amazing Nate Matson. Also, Madman Fulton, the Circus of Pain, Sexy Sean Casey, Malice, Ben Boone, Queen Amanada, and more in action. Get your advanced discount tickets right now at pbwexcitement.com. It's coming up February the 10th. It's PowerBomb Wrestling.
All the PBW titles will be on the line at February Fury. Sunday, February 10th. Action time is 5 o'clock at St. Clement's Hall, 2990 Tremainsville. Brandon Day now wears the gold. He also wears this huge target on his back, and Nate Matson has got you in his sights. He is livid at the fact that he was stripped of the belt.
Good. Good. I want him to be livid. I want him to be pissed off because I want the very best of Nate Matson. I don't want somebody who's coming in and half-heartedly trying to get their title back. Put that target on my back and take your best shot. But I guarantee you, I won't go down easy. This is going to hurt.
I'm glad things worked out for you the way they did. Good luck to Brandon Day as he takes on Nate Matson Sunday, February 10th at St. Clement's Hall.
Red Wing Shoes, a quality built to last, just like the legacy of service at your Red Wing Shoes dealer, North Reynolds at Bancroft in Toledo. Family owned and operated since 1982. 4 generations, building a legacy of quality and service for years to come. Our sales staff has over 95 years selling and servicing Red Wing shoe products, and we have the largest selection of Red Wing shoes in Northwest Ohio. Irish Setter, Works, and our USA-made heritage shoes. In stock, no waiting. Red Wing Shoes, North Reynolds at Bancroft, where service, quality, and fit come first.
Bring yourself to Ralphie's. Yeah, it's that good. It's that good no matter what your taste. It's that good. Come early, stay late. Burgers and beer, a shot of cheer. Great food and fun. It's that good here. Bring yourself to Ralphie's. Yeah, it's that good.
Brandon Day joined us. Interesting to hear his side of the story, his input as he faces Nate Matson. Going to be a true test for the new champion.
Yep, so there will be no doubt about the heavyweight picture after February Fury on February the 10th.
That's at St. Clement's Hall, 2990 Tremainsville. And coming up now, one of the classic matches from 2018 for the Tag Team Championship.
Yeah, we've been showing some of our best matches of 2018. This goes back to June the 10th. And CIA, who are the defending tag team champions, to take on Righteous Indignation with Andy Shane not suspended and the Righteous Baker, Rick Baker.
And we'll hear from Rick right after the match.
Oh, I can't wait.
I'll bet. That's going to be interesting to hear because Rick Baker definitely has some thoughts about his 2-on-1 match against Five Most Wanted.
Get the tissues out. All right, CIA, Righteous Indignation from June the 10th. Title match, CIA, the defending champions. Let's go to the match.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next match is for the PowerBomb Wrestling Tag Team Championship. Introducing first the challengers. The team of the Enforcer, Andy Shane, and the Righteous Baker, Rick Baker, Righteous Indignation. And their opponents are your PowerBomb Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Pretty Boy Diamond Couture, Denzel Titan, CIA.
And here we go, one everyone's been looking forward to. The PBW Championship is at stake, the tag team titles. I'm Terry Sullivan along with Norm Wamer. Norm, the champs against the undefeated Righteous Indignation. Somebody's going to go home tonight pretty sad.
Well, Terry, there's more subplots than you can imagine here. I will correct you on one thing, though. The Dirty got the win in Findlay over Andy Shane and Rick Baker.
Oh, gotcha. You're right.
But Brandon Edwards is hurt. And Andy Shane, Rick Baker refused to answer any questions about it.
Good call. Better memory than I've got. And we're ready to go here. Denzel Titan, since the last time we saw him, has lost about a foot or so of dreads.
I mean, so obviously, you know, the Dirty would pretty much be in line for this title shot, but they can't do it because Brandon Edwards is hurt.
Bad luck from the Dirty, for the Dirty, but I'm sure they'll be back. Denzel Titan and the Righteous Maker Rick Baker lock up. Baker grabs a side headlock.
You know, let's not forget in all this, though, Rick Baker and Andy Shane have a win over CIA. It was due to a disqualification that CIA had nothing to do with. It was Andy Shane who banged the chair on the mat and acted like he got knocked out. The ref turned around and awarded them the match on disqualification.
Referee turned around and mysteriously there, Diamond Couture was holding the chair that Andy had tossed to him. Baker whipped off collision. Baker is down. Denzel Titan, the powerhouse. You know, in just a couple of months, he's going after a big bodybuilding competition. You can tell that. Look at that upper body of Denzel.
Well, Diamond Couture is a competitive bodybuilder. And you can see, take a look at them abs. I mean, you don't get them off the rack. And now Denzel Titan's doing the same thing. You know, hold for hold, move for move, you're not going to beat CIA. You got to come up with another way to do it.
Andy Shane averted disaster there. Quick thinking. Well, here we go. The two.
Yep. We've seen this before.
CIA's going to sit back and let it happen.
Need a little focus here.
Righteous Maker Rick Baker is going to calm the waters here, or try to.
Somebody has to, because there's no way they win a match if they're not on the same page.
He's not going to calm Andy Shane down. The guy is a maniac. He's going to have to rechannel Andy's energy. Well, I think they're back on this.
At some point here, we got to have a match.
Referee Thunder Dan Marley, a bit befuddled, as are the rest of us.
You know, you're supposed to do this strategy before the match.
You got to get back on the same page. And will we see a handshake here? Maybe we have. All right. All is well for the moment. Because you never know with those two how much longer that's going to last.
There are not many guys that have more experience than Andy Shane and Rick Baker.
5 championships, singles championships between them.
In their careers, they have literally wrestled all over the place and have wrestled more big names than I can count.
Rick Baker and Denzel Titan set to go at it. A little bit of jousting here between the four, 1-4. Go behind by Baker. See if Denzel's going to power out of this one. He's trying to wring his hands in there. And good move, stylish move from Titan. Hometown favorites, hometown tag team champions from right here in Toledo.
Because you measure up the physical positives and negatives, there's no way that CIA is going to get beat here. They're going to have to outsmart them if they're going to beat CIA.
And that, I would have to say, is totally within the realm of possibility. Because the Baker and Shane are, let me say respectfully, ruthless. And they will stop at nothing.
But you better do it before CIA takes you out.
Yeah, it's going to be a question of who does it to the other first.
Look at the arms on Denzel Titan.
I know. We've seen pictures of him pumping some heavy iron over at LA Fitness.
I've never seen him in this great a shape. He's 3 feet wide at the shoulders. I agree with you.
We'll have to keep the folks informed on the bodybuilding contest in Warren, Ohio.
But see, there's outsmarting them.
Couture seeing stars as Baker goes in for the count, only to one, though.
Belly to back suplex.
Tag is made between Righteous Indignation. They've got Couture in enemy territory now. Gonna double team him, take full advantage of the count here. Oh, they just dove right into him, plowed him over.
And here you go.
Putting the boots to Diamond Couture. The referee distracted by Denzel Titan, who's trying furiously to get into the aid of his partner. And, oh.
Huge clothesline. Well, Terry, they look like they're on the same page now. Not above infracted upon a rule.
Andy Shane and Diamond Couture, forearm uppercut. And Diamond Couture is wilting in the corner. He has taken a lot of punishment here, a lot of heavy licks. And Shane continues to lay him in. And boy, when Andy Shane lays one in on you, you know you've been hit. Shane gonna go for the count again. Denzel's in though. Broke up the count. Here comes Rick Baker. As the referee again distracted.
Yeah, there was no tag.
Rick Baker taking over on Diamond Couture. Diamond has been weakened here. And that strategy we have seen before from Righteous Indignation is to isolate one member of the opponents and gradually work away at them. Suplex.
Textbook.
And Baker's in for the count. He's got two. Almost had him there. Look at Baker, he's got his hold in there, he's got the headlock, and look at him putting all his weight as just added pressure on the back of Couture.
Here's one thing I'm concerned, though, with CIA, with all the bodybuilding going on. Are they still doing their cardio?
Good point.
And
that may be taking a back seat.
And the cutting carbs, which is what you do
That's right.
with your bodybuilding, how's that going to affect their endurance?
Denzel told me he's eating only healthy food now.
But, you know, bodybuilding's not about endurance.
And that healthy food I took to mean food that doesn't taste very good.
That's usually what it is. The world would be a lot easier if it was the other way around.
If healthy food meant tacos. Wow, Couture slammed by Andy Shane. The tag team championship is at stake here, and Shane's had about enough from Denzel Titan.
You did see some people got sick by kale. That'll never happen to me.
Double team now. Righteous Indignation.
At some point, Diamond Couture's got to get a tag. I mean, this is as old as tag team wrestling is. Get one opponent, isolate him, and beat him down. That strategy has never changed.
That's because it's effective. It works. It's tried and true.
I mean, wrestling evolves like everything else. All kinds of moves and all kinds of different things, but that doesn't change. And Rick Baker, Andy Shane, they both know it.
And Rick Baker and Denzel. Oh, watch out. Diamond Couture reversed that attempt by Rick Baker. Stopped him in his tracks.
You know, Andy Shane's won tag titles with Bobo Brazil Jr. He's won them with Sean Casey.
And the tag is made. Here comes Shane. Tag is made on both sides. Oh, he just plowed right through it.
Oh, look at him. He's a bulldozer.
Denzel Titan, he is fired up.
Oh, right to the eyes.
Couture slammed into the barricade by Rick Baker on the outside. Andy Shane is going to the top, I think. Yes, he is. Or maybe.
Bad idea.
Just took a hard punch from Denzel Titan.
Oh, this is bad news for Andy Shane.
He's at the top now and going to take a superplex, I believe.
Oh!
Just a body-crushing move.
Can Denzel Titan capitalize?
That's the problem. It takes some out of the executor as well as the person who takes it.
Took a lot of time in covering him.
Baker though, keeping his eye on position.
He would have had the pin. Had Rick Baker not come into the ring. Look at that. Pretty good strength there by Rick Baker.
I'd say. Andy Shane down to the far corner. Couture is in to break up the cover.
Al, this is totally broken down. You got all four guys in the ring.
Oh, referee took a blow there. Steadied him a little bit. Couture with Baker in the corner.
Yeah, we don't need any of that.
No more referee.
Oh! I don't think you got all of that, Terry.
Well, Andy Shane still got dropped from about 5.5 feet up. As Couture sent over the top, we're in for the count, but Baker was there. Nonetheless, Andy Shane did have the rope. Shane and Titan now. Shane got him up, and a stuff pile driver.
We could have new champions.
I think so. Couture being kept out.
We do.
Title change.
We got new tag team champions.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners. And the new PowerBomb Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Righteous Indignation.
Andy Shane, it's been a long, hard road. A lot of tag teams have been left in your wake, but tonight you're going home with the gold.
I hate to say it, but Rick Baker was the wiser man tonight. He called me down to the end of the road, brother. I'm with you. By hook or by crook. Everyone goes down the righteous indignation, and we will do it as you say, righteously.
It's about time you got some sense in your head. I don't know what that shaking hand stuff is about, but I do know one thing. Righteous indignation is the PowerBomb Wrestling Tag Team Champions. And it's going to stay that way.
Hey, I want to say, too, you guys gave me all kinds of hell when I put you two together. You are a great wrestler. You are a great wrestler. This is what you could do together. Congratulations.
It's February Fury as PowerBomb Wrestling is back in action in Toledo on Sunday, February the 10th at 5 p.m. at St. Clement's Hall, 2990 Tremainsville Road. Unchained Brandon Day defends the heavyweight title against former champion, the amazing Nate Matson. Also, Madman Fulton, the Circus of Pain, Sexy Sean Casey, Malice, Ben Boone, Queen Amanada, and more in action. Get your advanced discount tickets right now at pbwexcitement.com. It's coming up February the 10th. It's PowerBomb Wrestling.
PowerBomb Wrestling is back in Toledo at St. Clement's Hall Sunday, February the 10th. It is February Fury, and for the Tag Team Championship, the new Tag Team Champions, the Circus of Pain, Pedo and Genghis Clown, along with the potentate of hate, Abdullah Farouk, and Kevin.
We are the champions, Sullivan. Yes, that's right, everybody. Sullivan, let me paint you a picture, right? It was a Christmas miracle, my friends. Yes, a Christmas miracle it was. We were down one clown, right? We were down the clown.
Stop him, would you?
Leave him alone. You're okay. Hey, you're fine. It's all right. Don't worry about it. So we're down a clown, right? Poor Genghis Clown is still reeling from that vicious, unwarranted, unsolicited attack chair shot from History in the Making, right? But that's okay. The folk heroes that we are, we rose to the occasion, right? Pedo stepped up, and Kevin came in and helped us out. And what's the funniest part about the whole thing, we keep hearing from History in the Making, and you too, you nerd, how much of Kevin's a crackhead, right? Well, you all got outsmarted by a crackhead. So History in the Making, getting to you, right? We told you there was going to be history that was going to be made, right? And there was history made, and guess what? We're the champs, and you're not, okay? Now, I'm going to tell you one thing, too. You two nerds keep thinking this is all funny, all fun and games and a big joke. You're going to end up the punchline, okay? You got it, Sullivan?
I got it.
Hope all the rest of you got it, too.
I've got it.
Champ!
No, come on. Oh, stop it. Sunday, February 10th. Don't miss it. February Fury at St. Clement's Hall.
Red Wing Shoes, a quality built to last, just like the legacy of service at your Red Wing Shoes dealer, North Reynolds at Bancroft in Toledo. Family owned and operated since 1982. 4 generations, building a legacy of quality and service for years to come. Our sales staff has over 95 years selling and servicing Red Wing shoe products, and we have the largest selection of Red Wing shoes in Northwest Ohio. Irish Setter, Works, and our USA-made heritage shoes. In stock, no waiting. Red Wing Shoes, North Reynolds at Bancroft, where service, quality, and fit come first.
Mortgage Marty here. We hear every day here at Fairway how tight the housing market is, how there's just so few great homes out there. And I want to remind everybody we have a fantastic suite of renovation products. They are basically designed where you can buy a house, borrow extra money over and above the sale price, get contractors lined up, and we pay them after closing. So the work is done after closing. You get to pick who you're going to use, and you can buy that house, fix it up, and create what you want. With as tight as the market is right now, in fact, I have probably a half a dozen customers who are to the point where they're so frustrated they're about to give up. So just think renovation loan.
Norm Wamer. Out of everything I've been through in PowerBomb Wrestling, good or bad, out of all the years, the one thing I never thought would happen, the one thing I never thought would happen. Norm Wamer all of a sudden throws all the rules out the window because he's fed up, because he's mad, because nobody has any respect and nobody has any loyalty. Well, you know what? You stripped the PBW tag team titles from Righteous Indignation. And we worked hard to get that. But it doesn't matter. You fed up. Nobody has any respect. Nobody has any honor as far as you're concerned and any loyalty. And then you suspend Andy Shane because you're fed up. Nobody has any respect. Nobody has any loyalty. Well, I'm tired of trying to fit in that box and those rules that you got, Norm Wamer, of PowerBomb Wrestling. Yeah, that's right. I'm tired of that. So you know what, February 10th, you said there's going to be a whole lot of change and shakeups. Yeah, you're right about that. Because now, D-Ray 3000 is going into business for himself.
What a great match it was. CIA against Righteous Indignation. Righteous Indignation won the belts from that match in June. And you, of course, are reacting to the interview sent in by the Righteous Maker,
Wasn't
Rick
that
Baker.
sad?
Well,
that was so sad. Poor guy.
He is righteously indignant about the fact that
it's terrible.
Or that Andy Shane has suspended
that his partner just can't say, I apologize. That's all he's got to do. I apologize. It's as simple as that.
You're really hung up on that. Huh?
That's it. Yeah. I think that's letting somebody off easy for accosting an official. For physically accosting an official. Not to mention flipping me off, but.
Well, you are the commissioner.
You know, he's talking about throwing out the rules. We're laying down rules here. Guys can't, you know, you on your job, you have to follow rules. If you don't show up for work, you don't have your job. That's usually the way it works. Well, they still got their job. So I'm being benevolent by even letting them have a job.
And one can never say you are nothing but benevolent.
That's me.
Absolutely. Speaking of which, coming up here, we're going to see the one of the semifinals, right?
Well, yeah, we'll take you back in case you missed this from last week. This is one of the semifinals of the Midwest Tournament. We'll pick it up in progress. Atlas Hightower against the Kenny Urban.
And he unleashes again.
Atlas Hightower wastes time.
I mean, you're saying he's sucking up to the fans?
No, I'm just saying he wastes some time trying to get them to clap and some things like that.
Well, he's trying to get the crowd into it.
Yeah, but that doesn't pay the bills at the end of the month. You couldn't make your house payment. You think anybody here in this audience would care?
Well, they would care. I don't know if they'd be in a position to fork out some money, but I'm sure they would care because they're good people.
Yeah, we're a ribbon.
2 count and oh!
Wow, that looked like 3 from here. We didn't have a real good angle here. Probably you watching at home probably did.
Referee assuring the Kenny Urban that it was, in fact.
Yeah, this again is not staying focused. You got to stay focused. You got Atlas Hightower down, and you let him get up.
Good point. Urban showing a little bit of frustration here. And Atlas Hightower is in some trouble. Whoa, but just that quickly, go behind, in for the count. 1, 2, and oh. And Urban is definitely giving a lot of punishment to Hightower.
Small package.
Oh, he got him.
Did he have tights? I'm not sure. The ref didn't see it.
Here is your winner, Kickstarter Atlas Hightower.
And Atlas Hightower advances.
Well, I don't think the Kenny Urban really agrees with the decision here. Oh, he's going to take things into his own hands. I'm not too thrilled with that 3 count either. Oh! Big knee right to the side of the head.
Well, this is bad news for Atlas Hightower, who's got to return in only moments for the finals for the Midwest Championship, and he's just being decimated here.
Right. Where's his help? Where's his friends? Oh!
The Kenny Urban, definitely a sore loser. but this may have doomed Atlas Hightower's chances for the Midwest Championship.
Hey, Hightower. Good luck in your title match.
It's February Fury as PowerBomb Wrestling is back in action in Toledo on Sunday, February the 10th at 5 p.m. at St. Clement's Hall, 2990 Tremainsville Road. Unchained Brandon Day defends the heavyweight title against former champion, the amazing Nate Matson. Also, Madman Fulton, the Circus of Pain, Sexy Sean Casey, Malice, Ben Boone, Queen Amanada, and more in action. Get your advanced discount tickets right now at pbwexcitement.com. It's coming up February the 10th. It's PowerBomb Wrestling.
They keep asking why the Kenny Urban put Atlas Hightower's head between two chairs. Why did you brutally attack him? He will tell you why. And Atlas, it is nothing personal. Just like it wasn't personal when Lee Kenny Urban stuck Andy Shane's head between a chair and a car. If there's one thing that he understands is that when you have a locker room like you do at PowerBomb Wrestling, you have to do whatever it takes to stand out. Now, for over 2 decades, Lee Kenny Urban has went from coast to coast and to the great up north doing one thing, and that is kicking butt. And when he decided to bring his talents to PowerBomb Wrestling, no expectations changed. But he is smart enough to know that he needs to do what it takes to stand out, to be able to bestow his talents on the main stage. So come February 10th, you get your butts down to St. Clement's Hall so you can get in that chair, and when I come between those ropes, you can stand up and bow down and enjoy the greatness that is going to be bestowed upon you.
Bring yourself to Ralphie's. Yeah, it's that good. It's that good no matter what your taste. It's that good. Come early, stay late. Burgers and beer, a shot of cheer. Great food and fun. It's that good here. Bring yourself to Ralphie's. Yeah, it's that good.
Workers Marty here. We hear every day here at Fairway how tight the housing market is, how there's just so few great homes out there. And I want to remind everybody we have a fantastic suite of renovation products. They are basically designed where you can buy a house, borrow extra money over and above the sale price, get contractors lined up, and we pay them after closing. So the work is done after closing. You get to pick who you're going to use, and you can buy that house, fix it up, and create what you want. With as tight as the market is right now, in fact, I have probably a half a dozen customers who are to the point where they're so frustrated they're about to give up. So just think renovation loan.
Did you hear what Kenny Urban had to say? He's defending himself, essentially.
Stand-up guy.
He is a stand-up guy, but he definitely did a number on Atlas Hightower.
You know, here's a big question about this. Where was somebody to come out and save Atlas Hightower?
I don't know. Where was somebody to come out and say, okay, Atlas Hightower maybe deserves a 5-minute break? Well,
No, you're deflecting. You're deflecting from the part that nobody came out to help Atlas Hightower. That's why I'm saying there is no loyalty here in PowerBomb Wrestling, none whatsoever. It's every man for themselves. As much as they like to happy talk everything, you didn't see somebody come out and helping out Atlas Hightower, did you?
no.
No.
Nope.
Exactly.
And for the vacant Midwest title, we're going to see the finals in that match, William Studd against Atlas Hightower, who's in a really bad way.
It's a one-night tournament. Let's see if Atlas Hightower can suck it up.
All right. Are we ready to go to that match?
Yeah, we could go to that match.
Okay.
For the Midwest heavyweight title, the vacant title, William Studd and Atlas Hightower.
Well, and here we are, an unfortunate situation unfolding right in front of us here. Atlas Hightower laid out, just decimated by the Kenny Urban, and now is scheduled for the finals. There's no break scheduled here. It would be humane to put another match on here and give Atlas Hightower at least a bit of a chance to recover. Instead, though, William Studd is in the ring. He's going to take over, and believe me, he will show zero mercy for Atlas Hightower or any other opponent, because that's all that stands between him and the championship is a victory. Norm Wamer up to ringside. This ought to be interesting.
I think he's hurt.
I would say that's pretty obvious. Can we get some help from the back?
I'm not sure if he's able to compete. At this point, I don't think he is.
Clearly, he's faking it.
For heaven's sakes. Atlas Hightower has just, I'm afraid, seen his chance.
Well, the problem is we can't sit here all night. I respect your opinion, and as they say, the show must go on. I say he gets a 10 count to see if he can get up and start the match. Can you count to 10? Am I serious? Do you know who I am? Am I serious? Feel free to count along.
Well, we've heard a lot about what's fair and what's right.
That is, if you can all count to 10.
And this, in no way, shape, or form, is fair. The least they could do, given the circumstance, is put on another match and at least give Atlas.
Come on, Atlas, you can do it.
Well, I'm afraid.
Come on, bud. Show some intestinal fortitude.
Yeah, this isn't going to happen.
Oh, he's up. That means we have our Midwest title match. Ring the bell for the Midwest Heavyweight Championship.
Well, terrible fate for Atlas Hightower, who certainly does not deserve the treatment. He has not been disloyal. He has not done anything to deserve being treated like this. But when it's William Studd, who's obviously curried favor with the commissioner, this is just a matter of time. Oh, very unfortunate here. The headbutt. Atlas Hightower just has not much left in it. I don't think there's any chance here that Atlas Hightower, no matter how deep he digs. Oh, but he missed. And a scoop up in for the count, 2, and oh, for heaven's sakes, but is that all that Atlas Hightower has to give? Because this is not a winning situation by any stretch of the imagination. I just don't honestly see how Atlas Hightower can possibly put together enough offense to defeat William Studd. Watch the choke, ref. Now, as if that's necessary. It's just a matter of time here. I think Will Studd could end it anytime he chooses. And perhaps the referee should even consider just calling this one right away. Oh. Yeah, see, Atlas has nothing. He was just totally taken out of it earlier by the Kenny Urban and did not stand a chance. And this is just, at this point, adding insult to injury. As the William Studd attempting to write his own rule book. You know, oh, watch out. 1, 2, and, oh. But Atlas, he can barely stand. He's hoisted up and put down. 1, 2, and, yeah, that's it.
And your brand new Midwest Heavyweight Champion, William Studd. All hail the new champion.
Well, not a whole lot I can say. It's all unfolding.
Come on up here, Sullivan, do your job. Mr. Studd, congratulations.
All right. You promised you would do it, and you have done it. It's all yours.
This is true. And as some of these people here realize, and then others will soon, because, you know, it's going to be obvious real soon if it's not already. This was a long time coming. So does your mom. And, oh, that burns, doesn't it? Kind of like, oh, I can't say that word on TV. Anyways, I'm your champ. You guys suck.
It's February Fury as PowerBomb Wrestling is back in action in Toledo on Sunday, February the 10th at 5 p.m. at St. Clement's Hall, 2990 Tremainsville Road. Unchained Brandon Day defends the heavyweight title against former champion, the amazing Nate Matson. Also, Madman Fulton, the Circus of Pain, Sexy Sean Casey, Malice, Ben Boone, Queen Amanada, and more in action. Get your advanced discount tickets right now at pbwexcitement.com. It's coming up February the 10th. It's PowerBomb Wrestling.
PowerBomb Wrestling is back at St. Clement's Hall, 2990 Tremainsville on Sunday, February the 10th for February Fury. 3 title matches on that program, including the Midwest Championship. It's at stake. William Studd now wears the belt that you so desperately want to wear.
You got that right, Mr. Sullivan. You see something? The city of Toledo, here at PowerBomb, you guys have been looking for a true champion. And you're looking at him, Atlas Hightower. William Studd, you know something, man? I never did have a problem with you. But when we step into this ring, there's going to be a big problem. The problem is that you're in it with me, the Kickstarter Atlas Hightower. And you know what? I've been hearing talks about the boss has something against me, which I don't know what it is.
He's got something against everybody.
I don't know what it is, but that better not mess me up in the ring, though. So, William Studd, I'm coming for you, man. The Kickstarter Atlas Hightower.
He's going to run this ring Sunday, February 10th. It's February Fury back. PowerBomb Wrestling at St. Clement's Hall, 2990 Tremainsville. All the action begins at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, Sunday, February the 10th. Brandon Day and Nate Matson go at it for the PBW Singles World Heavyweight Championship. The tag team titles are on the line. The Circus of Pain against History in the Making. And the brand new Midwest Heavyweight Champion, William Studd. William Studd, who now wears the PBW Midwest Championship. But you've got quite a challenge in store for you against Atlas Hightower.
Don't think that I didn't hear you try to call me Palmer Cruz.
Oh, no.
That's one. Okay, here's the thing. Are you surprised that I am the Midwest champion?
Absolutely not.
And you know what? I'm not either. But I heard a bunch of people going, wait. Wait! You retired. You weren't here last month. You had to retire. You're gone. You're done. You're over. You're just washed up. You're nothing. How are you the champion? And I look at these insignificant specks and I say, I wasn't here last month because I had some things. It doesn't mean I'm done. And let's not forget who the first ever PowerBomb heavyweight champion was. Thank you. So no one should be surprised. No one should be surprised who the current Midwest champion is. And as far as Atlas Hightower, I know, oh boy do I know, that is a tall order. I know how talented he is. I've seen him. I've watched him work. I've got a tough match ahead of me. But you know what? You're forgetting one thing. Everybody's forgetting one thing. I'm William Studd!
And he wears the gold, and he'll defend it Sunday, February 10th at St. Clement's Hall. Well, you have certainly left your mark.
Hail, hail the new champion.
William Studd, what a deserving champion he is.
He won the tournament.
He did. Of course, the way he won it, I think there's going to be a lot more to be told in that story.
Hey, as a matter of fact, I am so benevolent that not only did I give 4 prime wrestlers a chance to win that Midwest title, but I'm going to give Atlas Hightower a rematch.
Sunday, February 10th. I'll give you credit for that.
So, you know, none of this, well, we didn't give enough time to recover. Wah. It was a one-night tournament. That's the way it goes sometimes. Now he had, what, 6 weeks? Get ready for this match? There's no excuses in this match.
No.
None whatsoever.
None at all. Midwest title, 1 of 4 championship matches on Sunday, February 10th.
See how benevolent I am to the fans?
At February
4 title
Fury.
matches.
Brandon Day against Nate Manson. Brandon Day's first major title defense coming up at St. Clement's Hall Sunday, February 10th.
Tag team titles on the line. Circus of Pain to take on History in the Making.
You know, I'm really concerned for History in the Making. They have really got to hit and run in this match. If the numbers game, if Circus of Pain, if the Clowns separately, individually, or with the outside interference are able to get History in the Making down, this could be a slaughter.
They don't take it seriously. I think that's the case. I actually agree with you.
And then Rick Baker against 5 Most Wanted. It'll be Sean Casey along with his partner there.
And Andy Shane if he apologizes.
But if he doesn't, you're going to allow Rick Baker to go in a handicap
He's got the choice. He's the one that's making it a handicap match, not me.
Queen Amanata will be back.
Yeah, we're going to have a little chat.
She's going to have the PowerBomb Women's Championship, I assume.
She better bring it back.
Okay. And Madman Fulton returns from his suspension.
Yep, Palmer Cruz against Malice and more. PBWExcitement.com. Get those advanced tickets right now. You'll save a lot of money. For Terry, I'm Norm. We'll see you back here next week.